guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to contour and highlight, well, my contouring and highlighting routine using drugstore products for the most part. And I'm also going to show you how I contour using gray eyeshadow. Yes, gray eyeshadow. This is an idea that I got while I was watching Candy Johnson, and she mentioned that her contouring palettes typically have, you know, a bit of a gray undertone or whatever to them that helps with the contouring, and that's to create shadows on your face. So I got to thinking, I bet I can do that with gray eyeshadow. And I was right, I was able to. So that's what this video is going to show you guys, is how you're going to be able to contour using gray eyeshadow. I hope you guys enjoy. Give me a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe if you really enjoy it. And we'll get on into the rest of the video. So I went ahead and I've primed my face and I've done my foundation along with my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. Normally I like to do all of my foundation and contouring stuff like that before my eyeshadow, just out of habit. But today I was filming my eye makeup. So if you're interested, you'll have to stay tuned to check out my eyeshadow because I'll be uploading the look next week. So the first thing I like to do when I'm going to be highlighting, contouring, which let's get real, like every day, I need to do my highlighting, which I kind of combine my highlighting and concealing together, kind of like a two-step process. So I like to use the e.l.f. Conceal Everything Concealer. That's just what it looks like right there, and pop it all under my eyes, if I can find the brush. I need to wash all of my brushes because I'd much rather be using a concealer brush than a big eyeshadow fluffy brush, but all of my brushes are disgusting right now, so. And if I did that, I'd end up one with like pink or gray or something. Knock that off, jerk. My cat's up here. Go away. Look out the window, don't touch my stuff. Now, I do find this stuff a little bit hard to apply and blend out, but I love the look it gives once you've done it. So I think it's worth it to work with it a little bit. Glare, sorry. This stuff really throws off my lighting a lot of times. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at, I have a big mirror down here. Getting some mascara all up in my concealer. Oh, glare. Sorry. I don't think it's been doing this all morning until I pulled the sucker out, because he really just throws off my lighting. And just a little bit down my nose, forehead, chin, you know, the whole deal. Cupid's bow. Sorry, my nose is so runny. I think it's because Banjo's here next to me and he needs a bath. He hasn't, yeah, he heard me. He hasn't had a bath in like 3 weeks. And he goes a while without getting a bath. He starts causing allergy issues. Same with Oliver. My eyes right now are like watering and my nose is running. So I think he's gonna get a bath today. And again, this stuff is kind of hard to work with, but I think it's worth it. Okay, there we go. Oh. After that, I like to take my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer palettes. Mine's in the color Golden. And a stippling brush. Where did he go? There we go. And I'm just going to take this golden champagne color down here and pop it wherever I've done my concealer so far. And this is like my step one for highlighting. And this just helps to give a really pretty natural glow to the skin. Okay, I like to take a big fluffy brush just to make sure there's no like crazy overpacked spots. Hi, Oliver. He's coming to join the party. Okay, knocking stuff off. It's okay, you can sit on my blush. I don't mind. Cat butt, it's cool. From there, we can get on to the more exciting part, which is how I contour using gray eyeshadow. I got this idea from watching Candy Johnson. She mentioned that her contouring palettes, like her makeup specifically for contouring, has more of a gray tint to it, and I started thinking, you know what? I wonder if I can do the same thing with gray eyeshadow. And I can, and it works really, really well. I know just to go get like a drugstore contouring palette, it's not really a thing. Excuse me. Sitting on my rings. Jerk. Oh, let's just knock everything over with your tail. Fantastic. Sorry about that. But yeah, it totally works. And I know that like going out and getting a drugstore palette for contouring isn't really a thing. I've looked in stores. I haven't really found any. And I know that going out and getting a highlighting concealing palette from like Sephora or Ulta tend to be pretty expensive. I was looking at one time that was like 50 or 60 bucks. And I was like, ain't no way I got the money to drop on something like that. So I played around a little bit with some gray eyeshadow, and come to find out, you can contour really well with some gray eyeshadow. All I'm using is a concealer brush because, like I said, all of my brushes are dirty. This was the only one clean when I decided, let's try this out. So I like to use this really light gray eyeshadow here. You can see him right up here. He's very light gray. There's nothing crazy going on. And I don't even know what this palette's called. There's no information on it. I literally picked him up at Goodwill. So use whatever kind of gray eyeshadow you have. I highly recommend a lighter color of gray. It's easier to blend out when you go in with your bronzer. And you probably don't want anything shimmery. So this one's just a matte gray. And I'm just going to pop him on here and start carving out my cheekbones with it. And just hit it right under the cheekbone. And we're going to keep it up here. Sorry, lighting. Keep it here by the temple, but we're not going to bring it down too far. You just kind of build it up a little bit. If my lighting would stop being crazy, that would be fantastic. And you can see it compared the side to the side. Already looks more sculpted. and this side has nothing going on. So I'll continue. Normally I do, you know, this side and this side and, you know, that kind of thing. But I'm going to do this side of my face and then this side so you can really see what all this is doing. So I'm going to take this up here right on the edge of my temple. Oliver, don't touch that. No. He's going to go knocking that off and breaking stuff. That's what he's good at. Natural talent. And then to help get rid of having a double chin, I like to carve out my jawline, really concentrating it right back here behind the ear, and then bring it forward. You want the most of the product back here, creating more of the shadow, more deeper shadow back there, and then just bring it forward with the leftover product. You can already see this side of my face looks more defined, I guess. I don't know, carved out. And this side looks more soft and rounder. A little bit down the nose. And right under the lip. And this just helps give the look of having a fuller bottom lip. Banjo just laid down and is moving my whole camera stand. Thanks. Because the whole other half of the table wasn't big enough. At least he didn't knock anything over. Oh my goodness! Get out of here! No big surprise, I had to kick him out because he literally just knocked over my whole stand and my phone and makeup and it wasn't good. Asshole cat. That's how he earned the name Ass Cat, because he's an asshole. Love him to death. He's a jerk. Not really, he's a good boy. But I just kind of like to build that up right under there because I really like the look of fuller lips. And I'll go ahead and do the rest of it. But you can definitely see the difference. Like more carved out looking. And just do the same thing on this side. And then I like to sweep a little bit right underneath of here just to create a shadow on my double chin. And there we have it. Contoured with gray eyeshadow. And I know if you look this way or that way, it may look a little goofy because obviously we have gray on our face. That's why we go in with our bronzer and we take care of all of that. So I'm going in with my Pixie Petra bronzer, and this is another one from Ipsy. The color is Summertime, and I love this bronzer. It's my favorite. Like a hair or something that I can feel, and it's itchy. There. And we're just going to pack this on exactly where we had our contour, but this is going to help blend the gray out better. Ooh, a finger in the eye. That hurt. My eye's gonna get all like red and weird looking now. And the same thing a little bit right under that lip. And I like to apply just a little bit to the edge of the brush here, so I find it easier to apply it and I can be more precise with it. And then just leftover product, dust it all over the underside of your chin. There we go. And we just contoured with gray eyeshadow. And there's never such a thing as too much blending, in my opinion. I, again, like to go over it with a big fluffy brush, just to make sure there's no harsh lines, nothing crazy going on. This guy's got a little too much. And if you guys don't have Pixie by Petra to use as your bronzer, the e.l.f. Golden Bronzing Palette works just the same. Just grab any old gray eyeshadow, a light matte gray eyeshadow, nothing too shimmery. I guess a little bit of shimmer might not hurt or anything. It's all up to you depending on how much shimmer you want to your face. But go grab yourself a light gray eyeshadow. Go get yourself this e.l.f. Golden Bronzing Palette. I think I paid $6 for it at Target or Meijer. Walmart has them now too, or you can get it offline. I really like this darker color right over here. But any color that you want to use. It don't have to be high-end brand, because I know that the high-end contour palettes can be really expensive, and that's the whole reason I came up with this look. So, and I'm not really sure what the prices of Pixie by Petra like in stores. I've heard it can be kind of pricey. So if you don't have that one laying around, no worries. $6. This thing will last you. I love this guy. So just to finish up, I like to add a little bit of more highlight. This one is Pixie by Petra, and this is just a really pretty, another pretty champagne color. The pack is called Apricot Glow, but we're just going to use this guy right down here. He's a little bit more intense than the e.l.f. one. And I'm just going to put him on the outside of my cheekbones, like right through here. Just for a little extra something. You can see it's throwing off my camera light. There we go. And then just a little bit of blush. I like to use my Peach Bellini from Model Company. That's what the packaging looks like. A very light hand, just because it's all a more natural look. But you use whatever you want to use. One more time, big fluffy brush. And we're highlighted and contoured. And I'm just going to throw on a little bit of my lipstick real quick. This is the NYX Butter lipstick in the color Pops, I believe. BLS 17 Pops. I'm guessing that's what it's called. There we go, and that completes this makeup tutorial on how to contour and highlight using gray eyeshadow. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give you a little more of a close-up look here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Go try it. Let me know what you think. Go do it yourself. Leave any comments down below. Let me know if you try it, or if you have any other suggestions that I should try out, or if you just want to say hi, because I love hearing from you guys. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, and I'll leave all that good information down below, how to find me on Instagram and all that fun stuff. So that's it for this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.